Excuse me. $8.21. Hello, Christy Ramirez. What's up? Where are you watching from? $10.40. $11.40. $13.3. $11.25. Thank you, French fries. French fries. Hello, kids. Hello, kids lang. Hello, kids lang Elvin. Hello, kids ling Gelvin. Sorry. Where are you watching from? $12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41. 12.41 9.99. Shout out from Canada. Oh, that's nice. I'm guessing it's like so right now it's the time for me. It's 11 p.m. for me. I'm guessing it's like 3-4 p.m. for you. .46. Oh, it's 616. Okay. So why did you click on my stream? What attracted you to the stream? Or were you just swiping? $11.63 plus 2. $10.70. $10.88. $12.98. $11.80. $11.77. $9.91. $9.48 plus 2. $11.1. 11.75. 853. 10.2. 9.0. 10.14. 10.49. 14.21. 11.0. Hello, it's Ruben. What's up? Thanks for joining the stream. $9.95. 26.45. 11.56. 9.50. Hey Joshi, what's up? I'm good, and you? $10.52. Thank you for joining the stream today. So far, it's a very quiet stream, unlike last week. Not many people are commenting today. $8.89. You're stuck at 54 seconds on a non-magnetic cube. What do you do now? Okay, what you should do now is you should buy a magnetic cube for like $10. Then start learning. Are you learning CFOP already, or do you still use the beginner method? Hello XH Inaldo. XH Inaldo. Hello, how are you doing? I'm good, and you? $10.17. CFOP, full PL, 2-look AL, and your TPS all in a non-magnetic cube. What about F2L? F2L is where most of your optimization for CFOP comes into play. How is your F2L? $9.32. Currently on a sub 10 average of 5. What Moyu magnetic cube do you have? Your F2L sucks actually. So the thing about F2L, if you don't improve your F2L, you're not going to get fast at 3x3. F2L is like your bread and butter of 3x3. $10.75. Thanks for the sub, Exilnaldo. Thank you very much for the sub. So for Sumugitsuyu, you have to be practicing F2L like constantly. Like let's say you're watching a television show, just carry your cube and be practicing F2L algorithms. Don't be thinking about timing yourself. That way you get used to the cases and stuff. 9.34. Still on a sub 10 average of 5. $10.46. So how do you like do the F2L intuitively? Open up like a tutorial by like JPerm called Intuitive F2L. Copy some of the algorithms in that tutorial. I can call you Aldo, okay. Copy some of the algorithms in his tutorial and not be practicing them without timing yourself. You can be doing hand scrambles on the cube and not be practicing those F2L algorithms. That's how I'm still learning F2L. And when you feel comfortable at a certain extent with a certain F2L algorithm, start implementing it in your solves so you can get rid of all the bad habits you've picked up by never using the algorithm before. $9.39. I'm not sub 10. I'm still sub 11. My best average of 100 is 10.55. Okay, I have a sub 11 average of 100. I have a sub 11 average of 200. And I have a sub 11 average of, I think, 500 as well. Yeah, I have a sub 11 average of 500. I have a sub 11 average of 1000 as well. And I also have a sub 11 average of 2000. So yeah, I'm safe to say that I'm sub 11 comfortably. I'm sub 11. I'm not yet sub 10. Trying to get into sub 10. But I've been cubing since 2019. $10.99. You just broke 1 minute by learning the 21 PLLs. What's your favorite PLL? My favorite is I like T, I like Y, I like JB, I like NB as well. I also like the U's. You have the RS3M V5, okay, similar to me. $11.57. Okay, yeah, I also like the JB perm. It's in my top 3 favorite PLLs. I think my worst PLLs are probably the G perms. And this is looking like a hard cross. $13.53. I said it was a hard cross. Sumugitsuyu, okay, yeah, from Nigeria. Try AliExpress. They sell a lot of cheap cubes on AliExpress. I got this RS3M V5 from AliExpress at a reasonable price. $9.72. No, I didn't get scammed. And you shouldn't get scammed. If your product doesn't come, issue a refund and buy from a different seller. All my cubes I bought them from AliExpress. Hello, I don't know something. L3Q, welcome to the stream. This cross is looking hard. $11.47. The cross was okay. My problem with Amazon is that their shipping fees are too much. 25 euros. $11.06. $10.77. $11.62. How do I turn on donations? I don't know how to turn on donations. Do I solve with yellow cross? I solve with white and yellow cross. Thank you. I don't know something. I'll say I'm average. I don't know how to turn on donations. Someone should tell me how. $10.08. So currently my average of 50 is 10.9. That's good. Okay, I'll watch a YouTube tutorial and find a way to turn on donations next time I stream. $14.35. $14.35. Do you guys solve only 3x3 or do you guys also do 4x4 occasionally? $9.87. No, it's the RS3M V5 MagLev. $12.75. For now, until you get sub 30 on 3x3, you're not going to 4x4. Oh, okay. I'm from Nigeria. I think I started doing 4x4 when I was sub 45 on 3x3. $12.1. I messed up that solve. How many algorithms do I know? What's the time? Okay, that was the 12.1. How many algorithms do I know? Well, I know all the PLOs, I know all the OLLs, I know some F12 algorithms, probably over 200. Because I also know how to do some F12s and OLLs and PLOs from different angles and stuff, so that counts as well. $200. For context, top cubers that know ZVLL, they know like at least 600 algorithms already. So 200 is quite small compared to that. Congratulations for Ball T125. Are you a beginner? Crazy Cuba 1738. Are you asking me if what my fastest time is? Okay, you're a beginner. Okay. My fastest time is 5.92. Yeah, someone learned one look OLO for all the 4,000 combinations to one look OLO and PLO. That's crazy. It may not be optimal, but it's still impressive we learned all of that. 11.53. Okay, my speed is coming back. 14.8. Formula the H perm. 1, look the cube. What will your inspection time be to 1, look the entire cube? .61. .49. What is going on? How do I go from a sub 9 to a sub 16? Let's see if I can fix it. .37. Yeah, JPEM and Cupid. I watched them both. I wish JPEM still made videos, but he's playing Mario Kart these days on some other channel. Probably. .89. Have you watched JPEM's video where he solves the entire 3x3 using only the JPEM algorithm? .75. Yeah, it's possible. It will take a long time, but it's very, very possible. .20. Could have been a sub. Could have been a sub 9 if I just did the alternate U perm. .37. Why do I have a crown with 3 on you? Maybe it means you have commented a lot. I don't know. Lewis McLewis F8U. Program time. What do you mean by that, Lewis? .35. Well, I watch YouTube videos. I also watch Cubas on Instagram because there are always Cubas everywhere that drop algorithms that I do not know, and I just try and copy what they do. So YouTube is not my only source for algorithms. I'm going to skip that because that was a bad solve. Thanks, Lewis, and thanks, Aldo. Can I give you some tips to solve a cube? Well, since you're a beginner, you probably do not know any fancy algorithms yet. So I think you should get comfortable with the beginner method before I can give you any tips. The only tip I can give you right now is get started on a magnetic cube. $14.0. They're a beginner. I doubt they know any algorithms like that. But they could always start learning. $10.24. Yeah, it's hard, but it's worth it. Hip-hop is hard, but it's worth it. I remember back in 2020, I was still averaging around 25 seconds by then. So, and it was kind of depressing sometimes because like, you'll be watching cubers on YouTube getting sub 7s and sub 8s, and you'll be thinking, oh, when are you going to get there? But you find that all these cubers have been cubing for like 6 to 8 years, and they have been competing at such a high level for so long. That's why they're that good. $9.87. Okay, you want to search for a magnetic cube on AliExpress? Yeah, I recommend Moyu. Moyu is cheap and gives good performance. $10.15. Yeah, Moyu. $15.71. $9.81. Yeah, that's the CFOP method. Welcome to the stream, Asterline. Yeah, it's CFOP. $9.82. So the previous one was a 9.81, this one is a 9.82. Am I on track for a 9.83? Nope. Fumble. 12.60. Yep, I said it, I fumbled. Corey and Trevor. If I'm to get married to a barb, I have total control of Sunnyvale, and then I can unleash a tsunami tidal wave that will engulf Ricky and extinguish his flames forever. You can solve just white cross. You can solve just white side and layers. Yeah, Moyu RS3M V5. Corey, I don't know what that reference is, but okay. 12.12. The average is going away. Need to fix the average. $11.46. $11.29. What is my... I like how your TPS, like how is your TPS, and you look, my look at that high, my look at is bad, and my TPS varies. That's all I'll say, really. $11.30. How much did it cost for the gun? Gun probably like $60 or $100. Yeah, in between. $9.07. That was a very, very good solve. DNF. Don't know what I did. You just solved the white side. Okay, nice. Yeah, F12 slows me down as well, Crimson. F12 slows everyone down, which is why it's important that you get good at F12 very quickly. That was a bad solve. What's wrong with the cube? $11.54. What is the next step after white layer? For the beginner method, that means you solve the second layer. What old gun do you have? I have the gun 11M Pro, I have the 356XS, and I have the 356i. $11.65. Still a bad solve. After the average of 100 is done, I will do some 4x4 solves, because I was enjoying 4x4 yesterday. Let's see if I can keep that streak today. $12.69. Use layer by layer for F12. How does that work? $13.39. Okay, I need to lock in. My average of 50 is 11.1. I need that to come back down to sub 11. What was that lockup? What is your best score? 44 seconds. Mine is 5.91. Sorry, 5.92. $10.23. Thank you. Thank you. One minute, 7 seconds. So 67 seconds. 6, 7. $11.35. $10.66. After this live stream, I'll go and watch some anime. $10.09. Yeah, I started watching anime 2020. Then I stopped 2022. Then I got back into it last year, 2025. So right now I'm currently watching season 5 of Is It Wrong to Try and Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? The last time I stopped watching that anime, only 3 seasons were out, and there were some OVAs and stuff like that. Then there's some other animes I need to revisit as well, like Rise of the Shield Hero, Moonlit Fantasy, Arifureta from Commonplace to World's Strongest, and a bunch of other animes I downloaded on my hard drive, so... $8.60 full step. Lovely. 8.60. Yep, it was nice looking at the replay of that. You're doing layers now. Okay. This is going to be a hard scramble for me. $11.00. I made it easy. 8 bits. 10.78. Has anyone watched Stranger Things? It's on my list. I'm waiting for the entire thing to finish, then I'll watch it. Because they keep on taking like 3 years to make a new season. So, and I don't like waiting that long for new season of stuff. $9.77. $9.71. Well done, football. Well done. I think one thing that new cubers will start to appreciate more is that solving the Rubik's Cube isn't hard. Getting fast at solving the Rubik's Cube is what is hard. Do you guys agree with that statement? $15.59. Bro, it took me a while. I got my first sub 10 in 2020, and it took a while before I beat that. Is another hard cross. $12.33. I said it was a hard cross. Alright, bye football. And bye Aldo. Thanks for joining. $10.0000. That's how accurate that was. $11.33. Could have been a sub 10, but the lockup ruined everything. Can I drop an intuitive F12 tutorial? Or you feel like you may understand better? What's wrong with JPen's videos? JPen pretty much covers everything properly. I don't think there's much I can put out there that hasn't already been covered by people who have more knowledge than I do. $12.35. Plus, JPen's videos are crystal clear, well edited, well lit, especially the editing part. Really? Shortcut. Does he make cubing videos there or what? Oh, Mario Kart. Okay, okay. Like I said. If the F12 cases are confusing, try learning them one at a time. Don't try and absorb all the knowledge together. C edits 5. Hey, thanks for joining the live. What's up? 10.75. $10.97. I think the worst event is what's the worst event? I don't really have a worst event. I'm not sure what the worst event can be. $9.81. Why do you guys think clock is the worst event? Pins go up and down and turns, boom, easy. $9.10. If it's easy, get a national record on clock. Unless you already have that. $11.57. $10.50. Do you think it's impressive to go sub 1 on a non-magnetic cube and no F12 in your first month of cubing? Yep, I would think it's very, very impressive. Because I'm someone that improves very slowly at cubing. So when people are telling me they've reached sub 1 so quickly, I'm like, oh, you guys are improving faster than I used to improve when I was new to cubing. $10.20. The average of 100 is almost done. $14.000. Bad solve. Yeah, you should continue. Continue. But don't forget to switch to a magnetic cube at some point. And with the magnetic cube, you have to start buying lubricants. Don't forget to be buying lubricants and setting up the cube how you like. $10.31. $11.03. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you. Thank you. $10.67. $11.24. $12.75. You did the first layers, then the white side and the yellow corner and the yellow, and then you can just get the corners right. How can you solve it in under 40 seconds? You need to start using the advanced method, which is called CFOP. $8.64. That was nice. It takes you 1 minute. $10.34. Like I said, you're going to have to switch to the advanced method for you to start solving in under 40 seconds. Just type a CFOP tutorial on YouTube and you should get started with that. So at Abhishek TQ3BB, what Sumusu Gitsuyu is talking about is F12. F12 is part of CFOP. 12.51. $7.85. $7.85. What other method other than CFOP do I know? There's only CFOP I know. I don't know anything about RU. I don't know anything about ZZ. Although I know some ZBLL algorithms, but that's about it. Okay, this is the final solve in the average of 100, by the way. Let's make it good. No, that was a bad solve. I don't want to end it like that. Let's try again. $10.50. And my total average of 100 is 11.00. Okay, so that's that for the 3x3 aspect of this video. So I said I'll do 4x4. I'll do 5 4x4 solves. Okay, 4x4. I use Ao100 4x4, and my average on 4x4 is 53 seconds. $49.49. I've messed up. Let's see if I can save the mess up. 56.60. Messed up my centers. $53.56. So to solve 4x4, you start with solving the centers, because unlike 3x3 and 5x5, it's an even numbered cube, so the centers can change. So you can have a configuration where white is opposite to yellow, whereas on 3x3 and 5x5 and 7x7, sorry, you can have a configuration on 4x4 and 6x6 where yellow is opposite of blue, whereas on 3x3, 5x5, and 7x7, all the centers remain fixed. So you solve the centers, then you solve your edges, and then you solve it like a 3x3, and then you account for your various parity algorithms. Knowing CFOP would help you a lot on 4x4, because after you're done forming your centers of 4x4 and forming your edges, your 4x4 is effectively a 3x3, and you can just apply your CFOP logic here. $46.56. That was nice. So I've done 49, 50, 50, 46. Okay, time for the last one. Yo, hello BWOMTHE. $48.28, and that is a 50.4 average of 5. Am I using CS timer? Yes, I am. Sorry for not replying you early. Let me do a few more 4x4 solves. few more 4x4 solves. This is going to be a bad solve. I've ruined it. $53.48. So it wasn't a bad solve, it was an average solve. What's my PR in 4x4? 38.7. And one thing I don't like about my 4x4 PR is that I don't know how I got it. Like, I don't know if my 3-to-3 edging was more efficient or if my center was more efficient. I don't know how I got it. So that's why I don't like my 4x4 PR. $44.27. What was your PR again? I said 38.7. That's my 4x4 PR. $53.25. Very bad solve. Don't worry, you'll get faster 3x3 as long as you practice and practice with intent to get faster. Not just practicing for practicing's sake and spamming solves. My 5x5 times are some people's 7x7 times. So I know the feeling. $42.45. That was very close to 4x4 PR. Nice one, football. Nice one. And if you guys are wondering, I'm using the Moyu Ao100 4x4. So Moyu Ao100 V7. One minute, 12 seconds, 41 milliseconds. So that was just a bad solve in general. $54.19. Okay, guys, this is going to be my last 4x4 solve, and I'll end the stream. Just letting you guys know. $46.94. All right, guys. Bye. Sure. Just subscribe, and I usually stream at nighttime. Greenwich Mean Time. That's what I mean by night time. So people on Greenwich Mean Time will be at night. People in North America will be afternoon. People in Asia and Australia will probably be in the next day already. All right. Bye, guys.